Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. So take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Forever seems like a long time, but nothing seems like a long time when I am with you. I feel like I'm walking on water since the day that I asked your father to let go of his daughter. So give me your blessing, sir, I'll give her all that I've got. It doesn't look like much, but it sure feels like a lot. Let her take my heart and take my hand. Take my heart and take my hand. Take my heart and take my hand again and again. Right where we stand.
I never really know what love is, but whatever it is, I feel it in your kiss.
You are the one, girl, and you know that it's true. I'm feeling younger every time that
Please be seated, everyone.
relationships within families can be very special. A wedding ceremony is one of the occasions when we're able to publicly acknowledge the special bond between a father and his daughter. So today, in a traditional gesture, I ask, who presents Katie in marriage to Rob?
I do.
Fantastic. Patrick, would you like to give your soon-to-be son-in-law a shake of the hand? I'll take them out. And your lovely daughter is on the cheek. And then you may sit down. I'd like to welcome you all to High Rocks on this special day, the 17th of May 2019, Rob and Katie's wedding day. Rob, you remember this day now for the rest of your life. That's your job. My name is Jill, and it's my privilege and my pleasure to conduct this ceremony, whilst my colleague Kathy is in charge of legally registering the marriage and issuing the marriage certificate. This room has been duly sanctioned by law for the celebration of civil marriage. As family and especially chosen friends, you are gathered here to witness the joining in marriage of Robert Anthony Filer and Katie Louise Warren. Through their vows, they will be making a commitment to one another, and by your presence here, you are expressing your support and your love for them both. However, before we proceed, I must ask if any person present knows of any lawful reason why these two may not be married, they should declare it now. Chose your guests well. Kathy and I are delighted to be part of the celebration of your marriage and to witness the promises you will make to one another today. Our ceremony is simple though no less meaningful, and I hope it will be a special part of the day for you both. Marriage is a commitment to a partnership of love, trust, honesty, equality and respect. It marks the start of a special journey which enriches life. It's more than falling in love, it's about sharing both the good times and the more difficult ones, understanding and forgiving. It's contentment, joy and laughter, believing in each other, caring for each other, and supporting each other's hopes and each other's dreams. Marriage is a promise made in the hearts of two people, and it takes a lifetime to fulfill. We've all come together, not to mark the start of your relationship, but to acknowledge and strengthen the bond which has already grown between you. This celebration is a public declaration to your families and friends. They have helped and encouraged you both and will continue to support you as you embark on married life together. Today is a special opportunity for everyone to celebrate your happiness and to share their feelings for you both. Before you are joined in marriage, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the vows you are about to make. Marriage in this country means the union of two people, voluntarily entered into for life, to the exclusion of all others. It shouldn't be entered into lightly or unadvisedly, but with the desire, hope, and firm intention that it should last for a lifetime. You will exchange three sets of vows. The first when you declare that you are free to marry, the second in which you take each other as partners in marriage, and thirdly your very own vows to each other. Are you ready to make these vows?
I am.
Fab. So much better than the key. So I ask you now, in the presence of your witnesses, your family, and your friends, Rob, will you take Katie to be your wife? Will you be loving, loyal, and faithful to her for the rest of your lives together?
I will.
And Katie, will you take Rob to be your husband? Will you be loving, loyal, and faithful to him for the rest of your lives together?
I will.
Fabulous. So, on to the legal bits then, guys. It's all right, wipe them on him, it's fine. So, I'm now going to ask each of you in turn to declare that you are free to marry. And good news, Katie, Rob goes first. So, Rob, are you ready? Repeat after me, please. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Robert Anthony Filer,
why I, Robert Anthony Filer,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Katie Louise Wall.
to Katie Louise Wall.
You set the bar high, Katie. Are you ready? It's your turn.
Okay.
Please repeat after me. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Katie Louise Wall,
why I, Katie Louise Wall,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Robert Anthony Filer.
to Robert Anthony Filer.
Halfway through. You've now reached the heart of the ceremony, the solemn moment for Rob and Katie to exchange their vows before you, their witnesses, promising to take each other as partners for life. And as you make these vows to one another, you two, you will become husband and wife. So turn and face each other, if you would. Please, just give that beautiful dress a swish. Good. Fantastic. Hold hands. You don't have to, but it's nice. Look deep into each other's eyes. Are you ready? Rob, you to start. I call upon these persons
I call upon these persons
here present to witness
here present to witness
that I, Robert Anthony Filer,
that I, Robert Anthony Filer,
do take thee, Katie Louise Wall,
do take thee, Katie Louise Wall,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to love and to cherish
to love and to cherish
for all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
Beautiful, well done. Katie, well done. I call upon these persons
I call upon these persons
here present to witness
here present to witness
that I, Katie Louise Wall,
that I, Katie Louise Wall,
do take thee, Robert Anthony Filer,
do take thee, Robert Anthony Filer,
to be my lawful wedded
to be
husband,
my lawful wedded husband,
to love and to cherish
to love and to cherish
for all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
And now to your own vows. Giving you some extra work, Rob. So, again, repeat after me. Rob first. I take you to be my best friend,
I take you to be my best friend,
my partner and my one true love.
my partner and my one true love.
I promise to encourage you
I promise to encourage you,
and inspire you and to love you
inspire you, and to love you
through the good times and bad.
through the good times and bad.
I will forever be there to laugh with you
Forever be there to laugh with you
and to lift you up when you are down,
and to lift you up when you're down,
and to love you unconditionally
and to love you unconditionally
through all of our adventures in life together.
through all of our adventures in life together.
I take you to be my best friend,
I take you to be my best friend,
my partner and my one true love.
my partner and my one true love.
I promise to encourage you
I promise to encourage you
and inspire you and to love you
and and to inspire and to love you
through the good times and bad.
through the good times and bad.
I will forever be there to laugh with you
I will forever be there to laugh with you
and to lift you up when you are down.
and to lift you up when you're down.
To love you unconditionally
To love you unconditionally
through all of our adventures in life together.
through all of our adventures in life together.
Cheers.
Brilliant. So, vows all done. It's now James, it's your turn to shine. Okay, to Rob, please first. Rob, if you take Katie's ring, would you? Slip it on the end of your finger. Just hold it there. Say after me. Katie, I give you this ring
Katie, I give you this ring
as a sign to the world
as a sign to the world
that you are my wife.
that you are my wife.
It is a token of my love and loyalty
It is a token of my love and loyalty,
and a reminder of the vows I have made to you today.
and a reminder of the vows I have made to you today.
May you wear it with love and happiness,
May you wear it with love and
now and always.
now and always.
And slide that ring on. Fabulous. It fits. She's clearly the one. So, James, again, if you'd like to come, please. Are you ready? Rob, I give you this ring
Rob, I give you this ring
as a sign to the world
as a sign to the world
that you are my husband.
that you are my husband.
It is a token of my love and
This
loyalty
is a token of my love and loyalty
and a reminder of the vows I have made to you today.
and a reminder of the vows that I've made to you today.
May you wear it with love and happiness,
May you wear it with love and happiness,
now and always.
now and always.
Slide the ring on. Wonderful, well done.
Does fit now.
Yeah. You both completed the declarations required by law and have made solemn and binding vows to each other before us all today. As you start your new life together, may you be friends and partners in your marriage. May you talk and listen, trust and cherish each other. It gives me the greatest pleasure to declare that you are now husband and wife. Rob and Katie and their witnesses are now going to complete the formalities by signing the register at the table. It does take a little time, so please relax, stay in your seats if you would, and enjoy the music.
I said, don't believe me. I'm going to have to phone out. Scouts on the mate. No, they're on the bed. I don't believe you. There's no point in not believing me. They're on the bed. That old chestnut. I can get able to bring them.
You haven't actually forgotten them, have you?
Yes, I have.
You had one job, James. I can't believe you fucked it up.
I kept going up like 6 times.
Why don't you just take them up? I mean, you had literally one job and you fucked
Hello,
it.
mate. Can you do me a favour? On the bed, I forgot the rings. No, I'm not. They're in a little case in my bed. They're in a like, little net. My bed. Yes, they are.
James.
On the single bed.
James.
James. Yeah, put the phone down, mate. I've got him. It's alright, mate. I got you covered, mate. Imagine if I got to the end. Well, I was going to let it go on for as long as it needed to, but fair play in the cab. We thought it was going to be like an awful thing.
anomaly, and I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes. I'd choose you in 100 worlds. I'd find you, and I'd say I do for the rest of my life. With all that I have, I do, and I will. When the sky is falling, I promise you I'm all in, no turning back. And every day, every moment, every breath you take, I choose you. This is more than just a wedding. This is etched into eternity. With our union, we will move mountains. We will live on our knees. 'Cause he'd choose us in 100 lifetimes. He'd choose us in 100 worlds. He'd find us, and we'd say we do for the rest of our lives. With all that we have, we do, and we will. When the sky turns black and he comes back, riding on the clouds, every day and every moment, every breath we take, we choose you. Look into my eyes, dear. Look into my eyes, dear. 'Cause this is where it starts. Yes, this is where it starts.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Well, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
stronger than anyone I know. He shares my dreams. I hope that someday we'll share our home. I found love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be your girl, you'll be my man. And I see my future. Baby, dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass while listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't.
Please just let me welcome and receive the bridegroom, Mr. and Mrs. Tyler.
Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect.
I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight.
Celebration, the speeches. Ladies and gentlemen, proud to stand in the room, Mr. Patrick Wall.
Ladies and gentlemen, firstly, good afternoon and welcome to Katie and Rob's special day. It's really sort of about having family and friends to such an event, which makes it so special. So thank you very much for sharing this day with them both. Having never before had to make a speech as father of the bride, I thought maybe I could write something down and sort of work out exactly what I was meant to say, but nothing really came to me, so I opted for Google, and all my prayers were answered. It actually said that Father of the Bride's speech is seen as a bit of a warm-up act for much better speeches. And it's something to be endured rather than enjoyed. So I thought to me, that's me done. Pressure's not on me. Job done. Basically. But firstly, again, I'd like to say I'm delighted you've all taken the time to celebrate this special day, and I'd like to thank you on behalf of Julie and myself. And this time it's the norm to add in who has travelled the furthest, and I had to Google that as well. It was a toss-up between Birmingham and Switzerland, but I believe that Jamie's Switzerland. There we go. Thank you very much for coming from Switzerland. Thanks for the wine. On such occasions, it also brings two families together, and I would like to welcome Bridie and Martin, Rob's parents, and also for having such a great son in Rob. And he's certainly very brave to team up with Julie and our daughter Katie, and wish you all the best there. When Rob came into our family, I thought, living in a house of women, I thought, well, this will be it. It'd be great. I can have some blokes banter. We can talk about football, sport, and beer. I tried.
Known sportsman.
I did try to educate him in quite a lot of those things. But I soon realised that Rob was actually more of a petrol head into his PS games, both of which I have actually no knowledge of whatsoever. I know where petrol goes in a car, and I can just about check the oil, and that's about the lot. But Rob, he did try and educate me in his pastimes. The Xbox and such, no chance. But his other passion is, drifting, which some of you have all been involved in. And he tried to educate me in this. So I'd like to actually, tell you about this, so you can understand Rob's, real passion here. And he was very, very good at teaching as well. So just bear with me here. Drifting.
Did you Google this?
Huh?
Did you Google this?
No. This is what Rob taught me. It's a technique where the driver intentionally oversteers with loss of traction in the rear wheels or all tyres while maintaining control and driving the car through the entirety of the corner. It does get better. Stick with me. The technique causes the rear slip angle to exceed the front slip angle to such an extent that often the front wheels are pointing in the opposite direction to the turn. E.g., the car is turning left, but the wheels are pointing right, or vice versa. Also known as opposite lock or counter steering.
Beautiful.
That's what Rob taught me. It was at this time I knew Rob was just perfect for Kate. And when Rob did come in to actually ask if he could take, well, he did, he just said he was going to marry Katie. I looked at him and I was lying on the bed, I don't know, I might have been watching Loose Women or something like that. I looked at him and I said, really? I suppose I could have phrased it slightly better, but actually I could not have wished for a better son-in-law. And then I thought, when Google told me I had to say something like Katie. What can I say about Katie? Well, firstly, I'm sure you'd all agree she looks beautiful today. And she's made myself and Julie very proud. Well, now let's go back a few years and look at her child.
John Wiggle didn't tell you to do that.
But all I can say there is actually she's been perfect, and where she has digressed, I couldn't really have a go at her because it was probably myself that encouraged her. So I can't really blame her for anything she's actually done, and she's been perfect in every aspect. She's always strived to get the best out of herself and life, and I know this next chapter in hers and Rob's life will be great and fulfilling. As I said, as a warm-up act for much better speeches, which are just about to start, I would like to just give them a piece of wisdom from a great philosopher. well, that's what Google said. A man who gives in when he is wrong is a very wise man. But a man who gives in when he's right is married. I'd just say, just raise your glasses, please, to Rob and Katie. Good luck. Thanks, mate. So unfortunately, I also use Google. She got the same one as that. Okay. I hope all of you weren't expecting an emotional speech from me or Patrick, but Katie, you knew what you were getting yourself into. Firstly, I'd like to thank all of our distinguished and honourable guests for being here today, and to the rest of you for making yourselves look presentable. It means so much that you could be here to share Katie's day with her. Thank you, of course, to the beautiful bridesmaids for being there for Katie both during the build-up to the wedding and in general. Very grateful for you taking the brunt of the wedding prep and questions, meaning that I didn't have to do anything. Thanks as well to the groomsmen for doing exactly what I expected and hoped for, which was joining in me mostly ignoring the wedding until the last minute and hoping everything worked out for the best. So just raise our glasses to the bridesmaids and and the most special thanks goes to both of our parents. Mine for, among other things, helping us buy and refurbish our first house and getting us set up to start our lives together. And for Katie's for putting up with me for moving in with them for 3 years, using their driveway as a workshop, and of course hosting our day to day. If there's any question of their generosity, it should be known that even though I moved out over a year ago, I still have a car parked on their driveway that hasn't moved.
To move.
This is me being nice to you. It's an inappropriate time. So can we raise a glass to show mine and Katie's appreciation to our parents? And we also got the mums a small gift each, and thank you for everything. And now for the romantic part of the speech. I'm going to tell you the story of how we first met. It was the night of the 22nd of February 2008, the day I passed my driving test. I drove to a beautiful pub called the Checkers. In my 1997 Peugeot 106 1.1 litre single. Where I met some friends, and with them was sitting a small blonde girl I'd never met before. Small. You're not big, are After a little while, this girl asked one of her friends to help undo her jeans, as they were a bit tight. To use the facilities. Quick as a flash, my stunning wit caused me to lean over to her and say what may well be the first words I ever uttered to my new wife. I'll get you out of them jeans, love. The rest, as they say, is history. It's hard to tell exactly what attracted her to me. It could have been the sweet ride I arrived in. It could have been those charming few words I first said to her. Or it could have been, but not very likely, the way I shouted bus wanker at her as I drove away from the
telling you that story, but she still thinks it reflects badly on me, whereas it worked. Fast forward 11 years and here we are. Thank you for being such a supportive, kind and relaxed partner. For the lift from the station at 7 in the morning after raves. For sitting outside of me when I'm building cars. Putting up with me for taking 3 years to refurbish a house. And for all the rest. I'm truly looking forward to what the future holds for us.
Oh, brilliant, man.
They say you should marry your best friend. But when I asked him, he said no. So I asked Katie, so could we all please raise a glass to my beautiful new wife? And that's it. And also, he was a known liar. Don't trust him. Christ. I've got notes to be phoned, so bear with me. But it's a good start, no one's run off, so that's good. I'd also like to start by thanking everyone who is here today, celebrating Katie and Rob's wedding. Doesn't the bride and bridesmaids all look wonderful? And the grooms, and the grooms and groomsmen, it's been an emotional day, even the cake's in tears. That would have worked if the cake is up now. Cut out yesterday, I thought I'd keep it in there. So. How do I know Rob? I've known Rob for about 10 plus years now. We went to school together, as others here today. Back then we didn't really speak at school, but we went to parties and gatherings and started a really good friendship after them, mainly consisting of weird noises, horrible face putting like these, not them ones, and mugging each other off at each other's expense. It was at these house parties that I discovered that Rob's drinking capabilities were absolutely rubbish. Oh yes. Always reaches a limit, and he's had enough before you know it. I remember us all on a lads' holiday. We went to Bulgaria. That way's not a bad one. We were on a bar crawl, and the PR, let's say the rep, sort of asked for some people to drink for a 5-shot challenge. Rob's hand went straight up. We was all like bewildered. What? Really? What? Anyway, he decided to step up, he put his hand up, he was ready to go. He was standing there, 6-foot beast of a man, against his opponent, below 5 foot girl. Anyway, the rep says go. Rob's done 1 shot, looks over. The girl's done 5. So there's enough about that. But his drinking capabilities aside, he's always been there and he's always been a good friend and helped out no matter what. Rob and Katie are both the kindest people I've ever met. He's glad to see that they found each other. So I'd like everybody to raise their glasses. Not you, Rob, you've got to last the rest of the night. And wish the happy couple a fantastic future. Cheers. Brum brum. Cheers. Thank you. Just as a response to that, my best man didn't come out either night at my stake. Oh, that the day he murdered you there?
He's literally spot on.
It's true. And I've got the video in front of me. I cue the video. No. He must have.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the speeches. A round of applause, please.
She's never on time for anything. When she gets that come get me look in her eyes, it kinda scares me the way that she drives me wild. She drives me wild. Amaze me the way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful.
Come on, keep the company on the dance floor, folks. Let's be having you.
She changes her mind, so let's stay on the couch and watch TV. And she falls asleep. Beautiful, crazy, she can't help but amaze me the way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful to me. It's unusual, unbelievable, unsearchable, beautiful, crazy, can't help but amaze me. She dances and takes chances, yeah, she's crazy, but she's crazy,
Time for compromise.
Sorry about that.
See the romance, feel the romance. We've got it.
I'm sorry.
Let's hear it for the happy couple.
Got clocks on, this ain't wrong. Gotta kiss myself, so pretty.
Trees and response girls.